What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have made one of the biggest mistakes a fisherman can make ever, especially if you're a fisherman like me. Now, as many of you know, if you follow along on Branch's channel, I don't have the strongest stomach in the world, and you may be wondering why right now I am standing as far away from the Mako as I am. That is not a camera trick. I just don't want to be close to it right now because the last time the Mako was out was about 17 days ago, and Brant cast netted some live mullet and put them in my back bait well. Well, needless to say, we didn't use all that live bait. I took the Mako home, parked it, and we have not been on it for the better part of 2 weeks because we've been doing surf fishing and land-based fishing. So this morning I hooked the Mako up, got to the end of my street, and realized I didn't put down the hitch clamp, which unfortunately I do a lot. So I opened the door to my truck, and as soon as I opened the door, the smell hit me, and I knew immediately what it was. I went back and opened the live well door, and it literally made me sick. And it was just maybe the most god-awful smelling thing I've ever seen in my life. So now I have to figure out how to get all this out of the live bait well because the fish basically disintegrated. It's been hot. They've been in there, like I said, for the better part of 2 weeks. So there's just mush now and bones in my bait well, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to get it unclogged because we might need to use it today. It is really, really bad, guys. I did stop out by Winn-Dixie and grab this, so hopefully. Guys, I will never do this again. I promise you. Oh my gosh, it is like the smell is, it is just unbearable. That's what my bait well looks like, guys. It's literally just mush. I did manage to get it unclogged though, so we are getting some drainage, so that's a good thing. If we can get that water out of there, that'll help reduce the stench. And as you can see, that is all that's left of what the live mullet was. It's just like little bits of bone and whatnot. Oh, it's so bad, guys. So guys, got the bait well cleaned out. It is ready to go. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. It is odd when you get a rare catch on your boat before you ever leave the dock. Now you might be thinking, what in the world is he talking about? But check it out, y'all. The one and only out of retirement, Yak Motley, out on the Mako today. Dude, where have you been? Like, do you even remember how to catch a fish?
You know, honestly, I had to put WD-40 on my fishing reel because it was froze up this morning.
Oh, Jack with the WD-40 every time. We're gonna head out here and we're gonna do a lizard fish catch and cook today, which I'm thrilled about, as you can imagine. But from what I hear, worse things are coming.
Y'all need me to do what I do and catch a lizard fish. We got super clear water. I'm gonna get back here in the back because the boat's gonna turn. Me and Yak are back here. Dude, I haven't fished beside Yak Motley in ages. No. It has been a really, really long time. You know, that cold weather had me boycotting the water, you know. I don't do that cold. I agree with that. There's another one. Good gracious. Guys, we are getting Spanish that are just hammering our Gulf shrimp. Dude, we could do a sushi. That is another. We're going to do some Spanish mackerel sashimi if the lizard fish does not work out.
Is it, we cooked that, right?
No, not really. And we eat it raw.
Why would you even bring that up, Jack? Like, why would you give him that idea, man? It's not cool.
We're on the trash fish trail around here. You gotta do it for the shot. Second sign.
I never thought I'd see the day where we would be out here catching Spanish and I'd be sad about it and trying to catch a lizard fish and couldn't. But that's like, my goal is to catch a lizard fish so I don't have to eat raw Spanish mackerel, which is what Jack and Brant are hoping for right now. So I'm gonna try to catch a lizard fish here.
Came out here to catch a lizard. It's like, I don't get on board for that redfish stuff, but a lizard, I'm all day, son. Ended up, for some reason, every time Jack fishes with me, we do catch Spanish mackerel.
Those tsunami ones?
Yeah. Oh, Ron. My God, dude, I cannot believe that.
Did he just hook you?
Yeah. It didn't hook him, but it hooked his pants.
You just hooked cameraman
Listen.
Ron.
Okay, guys.
Where is it? Is it still stuck in him?
I just hooked cameraman Ron.
So everybody was joking earlier about Ron going to hospital, and then look what Brant decides to do.
I told him to move out of the way.
He did not tell me to move out of the way, as a matter of fact.
You gotta watch.
Like, I don't even know if I trust. Did you just cut my pants?
No, I didn't. It
When
just
Brant
came right
gets in
out.
whip mode, you gotta watch
I
out.
know, like,
All right,
guys, I never understood why the windshield to the boat was
I
here.
got Brant. Hold up. I got Brant.
What is going on right now?
This is getting dangerous.
That's not in the trolling motor.
This is...
No! Oh, shit! I got one! I got one!
Jack is hooked up to his first fish in like
I got one, y'all.
3 years.
I got one, y'all! Come out of retirement! I got one!
But his personality is still the same. Oh, that's a good one, man.
Oh!
That's a good one.
You need a net?
Give it, net me, y'all! Net me! Come out of retirement! Give me a net! Give me the net!
Just boat flipping. I'll net him. I'll net him. Okay, just to make sure Jack.
Come on!
catches
I
one.
can't lose this one. It's
Net.
netting. Ah! Look!
I got
the
him.
net!
Wow, that
That's
was...
why we had to have the net!
If we had not gotten the net
Oh,
right there, that
man,
fish
that was
came
the-
off and swam into the net.
That was the save of the year right there. Literally got unhooked and swam into my net.
Oh man! Made the
Wow.
video
Either
right
you're
there.
really good or that fish is unlucky.
If he would have just power thrusted, he'd been gone.
Yeah.
That is straight up cameraman Ron
Oh.
sashimi right there, folks.
All right, folks, so if you watched Brant's video, which he just posted a little bit ago, if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you go check it out. But obviously, the sashimi or however they want to say it, it was nasty. I am not all about eating fish raw. I figured that out real quick. So what I'm going to do to finish out my part of this video is take the Spanish mackerel that we caught out on the Mako today, and I'm actually going to throw them on the Big Green Egg and smoke them. I've never personally smoked a fish on the Big Green Egg, but I am pretty knowledgeable on how to do it just from my sales experience with the Big Green Egg when I worked for BJ back at Andrea's in Kentucky. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with some cedar planks. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. I am going to soak my cedar planks, but it is just a personal preference. You do not have to soak these if you don't want to. I will tell you, if you do not soak them, it is much harder to use them a second time because the edges of it will burn even on a smoke. We're going to soak these for a couple hours, get them nice and soaked, and then take these, throw them on the Big Green Egg, and smoke the rest of this mackerel and see what it tastes like. And soaking these is literally as simple as just running some water in your sink, putting them down in there, and then I just fill up a glass with water, a heavy glass, and sit it on top of them, and it keeps them submerged. And then, as you can see there, they'll just soak in the water until I'm ready to take them out. All right, guys, so one of my favorite things about Spanish mackerel is how easy they are to clean up. I mean, these fish literally are one swipe of the knife, and you are done with your fillet. You can feel their backbone. You put it in there, and that's one fillet off. Flip them over. And then that's the next fillet off. And then you're ready to skin them. I mean, it's literally that easy with Spanish mackerel. Once you flip it over, you do work your fingers. You want to hold that skin nice and tight. Work your fingers down with the fish to hold the fillet off the skin. And just like that, you got a nice Spanish mackerel fillet. We are going to be smoking this mackerel on the Big Green Egg. Now, I do not use my Big Green Egg as much as I used to when I was in Kentucky since I moved here from Florida. And I'm really not sure why. I love this thing. I like the Blackstone for certain cooks, but I definitely like my Big Green Egg. As I showed you guys earlier, I went ahead and soaked all my boards. And now what I'm going to do is just lay my mackerel strips out on this board. It's already pre-soaked, so it's going to keep my fish nice and moist for me. All right, got the grill heated up to about 450, 500 degrees, which the heat up really doesn't matter. What's going to matter is when I dial it in, because that's what's going to create the smoke. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab my planks of fish and lay them on the grill right here. Put one there. We're gonna lay these right next to each other, just like so. And when we close this lid and we dial the egg back, it's actually going to start creating smoke because of the lack of oxygen. All right, guys, so let's check it out. It's been in there probably about 15-20 minutes, and let's see how close we are. Oh yeah, we are there. We are definitely there. So the cool thing about these boards, you can just grab the whole board and take it off and lay it right there. Now, one of the things you can do right now is take this and make a smoked mackerel dip, which is amazing, but we don't really have time to do that tonight. So we're gonna just taste test the fish just by itself. But I think I'm gonna let Miss Sarah have the honor. So if you wanna give me the camera, I'm gonna let Sarah try it first.
I've been waiting for this. That's really good.
Is it good?
That's got a really good flavor too. That, what was it, garlic herb spice that you put on there? It was super good.
Now I promise you this is going to be way better than what they made me eat earlier, because this is actually cooked. So get a good piece there. Oh yeah, that is really, really good. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you liked it, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me, 2021 style. It truly helps our channel out. I hope everybody out there has a great rest of the week. We'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. We cannot thank you enough for tuning in each and every week with us for every one of these adventures. If you are new here, we would love it if you would smash that subscribe button. I hope every one of you has a great week, and we can't wait to see you on the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.